just arrived in Bodrum, Turkey.
So Bodrum is a bit like Saint-Tropez, only with belly dancers. Yachts slide into the town's twin harbours, mooring in front of smart waterfront restaurants and wood-decked beach clubs. It's approximately a 25-minute stroll into the centre of Bodrum. They obviously accept Turkish lira, euros and British pounds, and there are ATMs scattered around for you to withdraw cash.
And today's weather is up to 20 degrees. Very warm. It's just a little bit breezy. It is 9:05 in the morning. Bodrum city centre, bus excursions, this way. There's a few shops outside the cruise port. If you need any souvenirs. The Discovery in the background, about a 25-minute walk to the centre. The population of Bodrum, approximately 198,000.
So Bodrum is 250 to 260 square miles, which encompasses the surrounding towns, villages and coastal areas.
The weather's now about 16 degrees and it will be going up hopefully to over 20 degrees. It's quite warm, quite pleasant. Got about 5-6 hours to explore Bodrum. Got to be back on the ship for 5:30. Susie's hobbling along. She's wearing her fractured boots. She fell over on her ankle the day before we was coming on the cruise. She's coping very well.
So there are shops, bars, cafes and hotels which line the road all the way into the town.
There is a beach line along the way. If you do have mobility issues, Bodrum is pretty flat.
Hello, honey. Hello. You from England? Yeah. Your husband very handsome. High five. Can I ask question, please? You know T-shirt, polo T-shirt.
This is our first time to Bodrum, and what I've seen up to now I'm very impressed. Very close to the cruise port, so it's no rush to get back to the ship. Just a nice, pleasant, easy walk. Look at the beautiful scenery.
Aşağı sahili ben de seni alayım madem ben de döneyim.
Just be aware when you're walking from the cruise port away into town, there are a few people trying to sell t-shirts from the car. I have been told they are counterfeit and they do pester you a little bit, so just a little warning. There's a few shops, a few stalls along the front. You want a fridge magnet?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I could do one. That would mind one, so it wouldn't be that the back shape, it would be square. Yeah, no, that'd be lovely.
Cheers, now she's got a fridge magnet. And what's with that?
70 Turkish lira. Yeah.
You can use euros as well as the local currency lira. Quite a few stalls along the front. Selling all kinds of things, mainly jewellery, handbags, souvenirs. Ice cream.
So, as an example, 100 Turkish lira is £1.65. I just bought a fridge magnet which was 70 Turkish lira, which was the equivalent to 1.5 euros.
Plenty of cafes along the front. Today is a Sunday and what I can see everything is open. And what does that be here as an example?
180.
180 lira for a bottle of beer, which is not too bad. Very quiet, really, isn't it?
Nice.
I think there's only one ship in it at the moment. Some nice cafes along the beach, along the front. What I've seen up to now, most of the cafes do have the prices on. What you can see, which is important. You never go in a cafe where there's no pricing outside.
Kebabs. So mixed kebab is 2,450 Turkish lira.
How are you? I did my brochure on the way.
Thank you.
Try our food. Best food.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Welcome to
The people here are very friendly. They don't mind you. Just a few people outside the cruise ports. Got to keep an eye out for. People trying to sell t-shirts at back of cars. And like I said, I've been told they're all counterfeit, so they're avoidable. Quite a few bars, which we will be sampling later. Molly Malone's, an Irish bar. They're everywhere, aren't they? And if you're sports minded, there is football on today. If I've got time, I might even watch a game and have a few beers later. There is tourist trips on the yachts, or you can hire a private boat. I think the prices here are quite reasonable, aren't they, Susan?
I think so.
And the good thing is you can use euros. Some really nice restaurants on the front. They do have a happy hour. Cocktails 500.
Good morning, guys. After shopping, welcome back. Good shopping. Happy life, happy life. My wife English, she teach me. Not correct. You come back so quick. Would you like something to drink?
Just let me know when you want a drink or a sit down, yeah? There's plenty of taxis if you want to go further.
Anyway, safety. This way.
Plenty of shops selling all kinds of things, from shoes, handbags, t-shirts. You do get mired when you walk past every shop. Some very nice shops, isn't there? Turkish baths. Fancy a massage, Susie?
Not on my foot, no.
Some very nice shops. No matter what you buy, everything in lira and an equivalent to the euro, so a lot easier for you. I think Susie's made her mind up now. We're going for a drink. She needs to rest her leg.
So we've had a sit down, a rest, a Coke and a cappuccino came to 270 Turkish lira, which is about a fiver, give or take.
Cheap as chips. Just had a nice little rest. I have to admit, it's very cheap, depending where you go. But there is quite a few places with no prices on. There are the places you avoid. But generally, they do have a price list in lira or in euro.
He filmed it as well. And then he set the camera up and then he like, you can just come and shoot it. No, if anything, he did. But
Burada var totem.
There's plenty of shops. Sell everything. Just a nice walk through. And as you can see, a lot of prices are in euros, which is helpful. There's also there McDonald's. Plenty of restaurants and cafes along the front. A bit more expensive on the front because of the scenery. It's quite cheap in the local Turkish cafes and tavernas.
Logging in.
oh no.
Quite breezy along the harbour. Still pleasantly warm. can hire a boat or book a boat trip. Just a nice, pleasant walk, isn't it? From the ship. Everything is near: shops, bars, cafes. So many cafes to choose from along the front. See, there's so many restaurants you can choose from. Lovely walk along the marina. Plenty of places to stop off for a beer or a coffee, or have a meal or a snack. Everything is compact, so it's easy to walk around. Plenty of boats to rent. There's a long.
So, Bodrum Castle was built in 1402 by the Knights of St. John. There are 4 towers known as the English, French, German and Italian. These bear the names of the nations that were responsible for their construction. The chapel was built in 1407 and the first walls were completed in 1437. The castle started reconstruction in the 15th century to be taken over by the Ottoman Empire in 1523. The castle remained under the empire for 400 years and remained empty after World War I. So we're going to make our way back to the main centre and probably stop and have another bite to eat and a drink.
Let me guess, kebab?
Should we try one?
Yes, I love a kebab. How's your leg?
Not too bad.
We decided to have a rest. I've ordered a kebab, chips, tomatoes. You've got 2 wraps, a salad, and I've got a beer. And you've got an orange pancetta, and it just come under 2,000 lira, which is very cheap. So at least you can rest your leg, chill out, enjoy the view, people watch. Do you enjoy your rest?
Yes, and my food I had was very nice.
It was very nice.
And the one thing which I did like, which could be useful to a lot of people, is on your receipt it gives you the breakdown. It gives you the amount in Turkish lira, but the breakdown in dollars, pounds and euros as well.
That's very good though, I've never seen that before. It's getting a bit warmer now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can imagine the heats in the summer. I mean, we're in April and it's past 20 degrees, which is very good, isn't it? Want to buy any Turkish delights or anything?
No, I have a nice drink down by the seafront, beachfront.
Is that where we're heading?
I think so.
Before we go back to the boat?
Ship.
Some nice shops, isn't there? So everything.
What's that? Straight on the left. Oh my god.
Perfect setting. Have a drink.
It's sunk.
Before we head back to the ship.
Oh yeah, look at the castle behind us. That there's the castle behind us. Look back here. Place that man.
Lovely restaurant, cafe bar, perfect setting next to the beach. Cheers, Susie.
So we're enjoying a relaxing drink at the edge of the seafront before we make our way back to the Marella discovery as the time in Bodrum is coming to an end. We've had a wonderful day. There's loads of side streets, restaurants, cafes, shops, bars. Sadly I couldn't see it all because obviously I'm hindered with my foot. We couldn't go to the castle either because I didn't want to take the risk inside because it's uneven footing. But all these things are a reason to come back again and explore.
So it's time to say goodbye. So it's ta-ra from me.
And ta-ra from me.
Ta-ra.